Hello students, welcome to grammar class. In this video, we'll see about simple and compound sentences. A simple sentence has one subject and one finite verb. It has only one clause, which is an independent clause that can stand by itself. Example, Shelley lives in a two-storied building. Here we have a subject Shelley and a verb lives. She goes to school by car. Here the subject is she, verb is goes. Everybody in the neighborhood likes her. Here everybody in the neighborhood is the subject, likes is the verb. So you find one subject and one verb in these sentences. These are called simple sentences. Now we'll see about compound sentences. Compound sentences contain more than one finite verb and contains two independent clauses joined by a conjunction. Shelley worked very hard and she won an award last year. Here there are two sentences and both the sentences are joined by the conjunction and. Next example, Rohit wanted to pet the dog but he was very scared. Here there are two sentences and both the sentences are joined by the conjunction but. Sentences that have two or more clauses with a subject of their own and two or more finite verbs are called compound sentences. The clauses in a compound sentence may be joined by coordinating conjunctions such as for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. First one is I go to the library for I love to read. Here there are two sentences. I go to the library, I love to read. Both the sentences are joined together using the conjunction for. Next is and. Rabindranath Tagore is a renowned poet and was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature. Here two sentences are joined with the conjunction and. Next is Rupa doesn't like tea nor does she like coffee. Here two sentences, Rupa doesn't like tea and Rupa doesn't like coffee is joined together using the conjunction nor. Mrs. Brown lives in India but her husband lives in New York. Here two sentences are joined together using the word but. Here two sentences are joined together to make a compound sentence. You may do the work now or come early tomorrow morning. Next, Angelia plays cricket well, yet her favorite sport is golf. Rahul stood first in the competition, so his class teacher rewarded him. We can use two simple sentences into a single compound sentence by using conjunctions that are used as pairs, that is correlative conjunctions. Example, hardly when, no sooner than, either or, neither nor, though yet, both and, whether or, not only but also, if then. In the following examples, we'll see that two simple sentences are joined together using the correlative conjunctions. I had closed the eyes, the phone rang is joined together using hardly when. That is, I had hardly closed the eyes when the phone rang. In the second example, she had finished one project, she started the next is joined by no sooner than. No sooner had she finished one project than she started the next. In the third example, he is either crazy or has lost his senses. Here the two sentences he is crazy and he has lost his senses is joined together using either or. You should neither meet him nor talk to him. Here the two sentences you should not meet him, you should not talk to him is joined together using neither nor. She was not invited, she went to the party is joined together with though yet. Though she was not invited, yet she went to the party. Tamil is spoken in Tamil Nadu, English is spoken in Tamil Nadu. Both the sentences are joined together using both and. Both Tamil and English are spoken in Tamil Nadu. I don't know whether you want the cake or the sandwich. Here we find two simple sentences. I don't know you want the cake. I don't know you want the sandwich is joined together using whether or. She is my sister. She is my mentor is joined together using the correlative conjunction not only but also. She is not only my sister but also my mentor. If he hits her, then she will hit him back. Here the two simple sentences are he hits her, she will hit him back. Now we will see when to use a comma to separate the two clauses. In a compound sentence, separate the first clause from the second by using a comma if the subject changes. Example, the children happily followed the Pied Piper, but their parents were worried. My parents went to Mumbai and I was left all alone in the house. In both the examples, you will see that the subject is not the same, so we have used a comma after the first clause. In a compound sentence, do not use a comma if the subject of two combined clauses is the same. Example, Betty likes to get drenched in the rain, but she always catches a cold after that. Here, she refers to Betty. So, the subject is same, so no need to put comma after the first clause. You can send the message through email or you can write a letter immediately. Here also you will find that the subject is same, so we need not put a comma after the first clause. Thanks for watching.